All right, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me way out there? Our touch a truck section over there? Yep, good. All right, so on behalf of the city of Cape Canaveral, I would like to welcome you to our third annual Founders Day celebration. Yes, sir. This started about 4 years ago with the city's 50th. Hello, check. Oh, nice.
Got rid of the reverb.
Echo. But it sounded like I was in a stadium. This thing started about 4 years ago, you guys, with the city's 50th anniversary, and it was a great celebration, celebrating at the time 50 years of space, sun, and sea. And we said, as typical Cape Canaveral staff and Cape Canaveral residents, how can we continue to step up the ante here? And what we thought is bringing a really fun, engaging, cultural community event that involves great music. That's right. It involves some community showcasing of local businesses, and obviously any partner we can garner to really showcase some of the culture, character, and beauty of Cape Canaveral. Does that sound about right for today, you guys? All right. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to recognize some of our honorable dignitaries that are here, just because they've made a really big effort to come out on a beautiful Saturday morning. They could be fishing, surfing, paddleboarding, do one of the many things we all like to do here in Cape Canaveral, playing tennis. That's right. But, we've all chosen to engage today and be here. So just if you guys could wave, I just want to say good morning to, first of all, our Honorable Mayor Bob Hogue is here. That's right. We have Council Member Mike Brown is here. We have somewhere, I saw Mayor Pro Tem Betty Walsh, and I don't know if she can hear me, but I know she's here somewhere. Also, I saw our past mayor, Mr. Rocky Randalls. Where are you at, Mayor? Come on up. All right. So to kick the event off, first of all, the horseshoe tournament. If I could ask you to please pause, take a minute, please. Come on out of your cage there. I know you guys are very engaged. That's a very competitive tournament going on there. Bragging rights, trophies in the line. So if you guys could come on out and join us, please, as I, first of all, welcome and in commencing with the presentation of colors, our local VFW Post 10131, as well as the local Cape Canaveral American Legion. If you have a hat, please, at this time, everybody.
We need to get up to the mics. Sorry.
No, faces are
Tenors.
The mics.
Faces over there.
faces over there.
We can't get through.
Where's the faces?
Just around.
Okay, we got it.
Right in front of the
Faces
mic.
here.
There you go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
California.
All right. How amazing was that? That was our Savior's Choir, everybody. That was our Savior's Choir, led by world-renowned pianist and conductor, Mr. Mike, was it? Phil Black, Mr. Phil Black. All right. Thank you guys very much. That was amazing. What a patriotic way to kick off this event. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for asking us.
Yes, absolutely. I think you're hooked for next year. Just know that, right?
Okay. God bless.
Thank you. You too. All right. Now, if I could please bring up our honorable mayor, Bob Hogue. We have a very special presentation, you guys, that he's going to do, and I'm not going to steal any of his thunder, so I will let honorable mayor Bob Hogue come on up. Thank you.
Whoops. Steps are kind of lean there.
Well, let's see. Why don't you get you on this one right here?
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for being here. Mr. Lamar Russell. Where is he at? Oh, here he is. Lamar is the kind of guy that you really like for some reason. I don't know. He's always around. You see him everywhere. But Lamar has been serving with the P&Z board, recreation board. Excuse me a minute. I got a couple notes. I don't want to leave anything out. Lamar started his career with the city in 1974. He was on the recreation board for like 4 years, till 78.
Yeah.
May of 80, Lamar was appointed to the Planning and Zoning Board. Somewhere between that time, I met Lamar. I don't remember exactly when, but we go back to the early 80s. Lamar, to this day, remains on that same board. He's chaired that board over the years until just like a year and a half, 2 years ago, he stepped down, let another guy come in and learn the system. And that's John Price. He's here today. 99, Lamar's books, Lessons in Learning. I happen to have a copy of that. It's a very good book. You stay out of that. You stay out of that. You stay out of it. You're supposed to know that.
All right.
This is Lamar. This is Lamar's book that he wrote many years ago. Let's just put it that way. And it has a very fulfilled amount of information as far as planning and zoning, the history, basically how the city was put together, and the structure, zoning, and the ordinances. This guy had 99% of it under his head, and it wound up in a book that was published by the city. And by the way, it's available in the library if somebody wants to read through it and find out how years ago the ordinances are quite a bit different than they are today as things change. Some of it's still there. History is there. Lamar puts a little quote in the front of this book. I want to read it to you. Lamar says, "It has been said that 10% of the world's people take care of themselves and the other 90%. This book is dedicated to all of you who offer yourselves to provide the care and welfare of the community." Lamar's done a fantastic job over the years. We have a lot of learned people on the boards that have been serving for a long time, but Lamar is the grandfather of them all. Not only has Lamar served the city, he's served our nation. I have another book that's available. It's called The Silence and Salvage. This is the catastrophic event of Columbia. Lamar led that search team, recovered that ship, and all that they could recover over vast territory from California to Wyoming, Nebraska, to Texas, all the way almost into the Louisiana area. That's how far that ship exploited itself all over and Lamar headed that team up, and I was unaware of that until I got a hold of this book and see who the author is. Lamar gave me this book. I read it probably 2 times, and it's very interesting to see the trauma, the events, and how he put it all together. That's all the surprises I got for you, other than the one from the city here. I'll tell you in my package there. But Lamar, on behalf of the city of Cape Canaveral, for your undying service to the city,
That's a scroll.
we have a beautiful plaque, and I'll read it. In honor of Mr. Lamar Russell, recognizing 40 years of invaluable service, and I mean invaluable, to the city of Cape Canaveral, your passion, dedication, and selfless volunteerism have been instrumental in shaping the character of this community. Today, April 23rd, 2016. Lamar, my pleasure.
Okay.
You hide the book. There you go. It's really a pleasure to know Lamar. I've sat at Lamar at his table many times talking to him about different events, what Lamar does. It takes you a week to understand and listen. But Lamar, I also have a little token of myself to you. Back about 12 or 14 years ago, Rocky, you probably remember, where's Rocky? There he is. We were given a little token to hand out to people that were really special to this city. And mainly it was supposedly meant for dignitaries, which I would classify Lamar to fit in that category. Our sister cities, if we would go to a sister city in Italy or wherever, we have like 5, I believe it is. Rocky, you went to some. I never had the opportunity. But anyway, we were supposed to give these to dignitaries, wherever we bumped into somebody, maybe in conventions or something. But Lamar, I figure you deserve one of 3 that I have left, and the other 2 are going to go to the City Museum. This is yours, and thanks for being of service to our city. You got the mic.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I'd like to say good morning to everybody. Thank you for coming out. And thank you, Mayor, for this nice award. It was unexpected, but very much appreciated. I would share with you that Cape Canaveral is only 2.5 square miles. We're not as much a city as we are a neighborhood. So that means that anytime you're doing service in the city, you're working with your neighbors. One of my neighbors, Nancy Hanson, who has passed away since, but her name is on the recreation complex. She came across the yard one day and said, we need some help on the recreation board. So I said, okay. And we ganged together with the other members of that board and the council, and we built what is now the recreation complex. And then after that experience, I switched over to planning and zoning. And it's all because Nancy pulled me into the first experience of a volunteer board. But I would share also with you that we're a small enough neighborhood, city, that when you go to the council chamber, you can talk and be heard. And it's not true of the great cities of our country and some hamlets. But this village that we call Cape Canaveral is a place where you can go to City Hall, have your say, and make a difference. Because you're talking to your neighbors. We are literally governed by our neighbors. They live nearby, 2.5 square miles, we're close together. When these people volunteer to run for council membership, they are volunteering their time to govern our neighbors. So I would just say to you that the boards are also populated by your neighbors. And if you'd like to volunteer, give a little time back to your neighbors, you'll be working with your neighbors. So, city government, volunteer boards, it's all a neighborhood. So come serve with us. Again, thank you for this award. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Lamar. All right, Mr. Gustavo will take over from here. He has some other things he needs to talk with you. Well, my books will just do my book.
That's why I brought Todd. There we go. All right. Well, now, by the way, here's Mayor Pro Tem Betty Walsh, just in case, because she wasn't here earlier, everybody. And we have another council member, Buzz Petzos. He just finished serving the city for, gosh, a long, long time. So thanks for coming, Buzz. Just want to let you guys know a little bit about what's going on here today for young children and more adults. First, we want to thank Florida Beer Company because they're donating samples today. So if you want to try, if you've never tasted it, you know, I don't know that they have a non-alcoholic if you don't drink, but at least you can try some of their beer. And they're the only brewery in Cape Canaveral, so they were very gracious in supporting the event. Want to thank a lot of our Touch-A-Truck, obviously our very own Brevard County Sheriff's Office. They brought the bomb squad, the bomb-sniffing dogs. They have the cab where if you either pay a cab or you pay a cop, which way would you like to do it? So they brought that one for you to look at, as well as some other vehicles. Our very own Cape Canaveral Volunteer Fire Department, which now they're Canaveral Fire Rescue, they brought a couple trucks. That's right. So let's thank them. You know, I don't know if you've seen that huge truck there from the sandbar, but when I saw, that's about the only monster truck in the city, and we thought, you know, I think some kids would like to crawl on that big old thing. So, as well as SCAT, as well as the Coast Guard has a boat here. Our very own Public Works Services, they stepped up and brought some of the vehicles that will bail us out in case we have any kind of an emergency. We have Kite World with kite demonstrations. They're going to be giving away some kites to some kids later. Home Depot has a build and grow shop way in the back there for kids to build stuff. Face painting, free bounce houses. Obviously, our very own Youth PAL program, they're here serving for community service, you guys. These kids work during all our special events, Friday Fest, Movie in the Park, Founders Day here, assisting. We have a couple recreation board members, Mr. Gene Petrie, who helped us organize our second annual horseshoe tournament, as well as Mr. Doug Raymond is here somewhere. I know we have, like Mayor said, Mr. John Price, who sits on a board, Miss Angela Raymond, who sits on a board, and I'm not on enough boards to recognize everybody, so if I somehow missed you, Joyce, are you on a board right now? No, I'm sure you have been though, right? No? Oh, wow. You just, not awesome. Well, you work hard for the city, that's right. So this event, you guys, it's just like Mr. Russell said, just a big community effort, and I just want you guys to have a really good time today. Walk around, and please enjoy our amazing music, which is going to be Bo and Friends. Okay, thank you for coming, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Founders Day. My granddaddy was a railroad man. Early one morning he took me by the hand, drug me to the station at the crack of dawn. Oh, I got to show you some before she's gone. silk, right on time. We'd ride that Texas Eagle on that Mopac line. Pack some sandwiches Grandma made. We'd ride to Palestine and hitchhike back home in time for supper with a tale to tell. That night in bed I could hear that whistle wail. When I got old enough to ride that train alone, I'd ride that Texas Eagle up to San Antonio. Right on time, we ride that Texas Eagle on that Mopac line. Shut that Eagle down a long time ago. Sold it to the railroad down in Mexico. Every now and then I need to take that ride. I ride that Texas Eagle on that borderline. Louis Silk, right on time. We ride that Texas Eagle across that borderline. Song for you. All right. Let's do further down the line.
Okay.
Keep her on too. Sounds good. Let's have a hand for that young cowboy. Wish him better luck next time. Hope we see him up in Fargo or somewhere further down the line. This time he sure drew a bad one, one that nobody could ride. But by the way he pulled his hat on, you knew he'd be there for the fight. And it's the endless contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. It don't take much to predict, son, the way it's gonna go. One day she says she loves you, then the next day can't be found. Push will always come to shove on that midnight rodeo. He almost made it to the buzzer, but he gave up in the end. Put one hand upon the other, let that pickup man come in. And it was his last chance to ride, so he'll have to move along. But he knows back in his mind gone for long. And it's the endless contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. It don't take much to predict, son, the way it's gonna go. One day she says she loves you, and the next day can't be found. Will always come to shove on that midnight rodeo. Let's have a hand for that young cowboy. Wish him better luck next time. Hope we see him up in Fargo, or somewhere further down the line. This time he sure drew a bad one, he could ride. By the way he pulled his hat on, you knew he'd be there for the fight. It's the endless contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. It don't take much to predict, son, the way it's gonna go. One day she says she loves you, and the next day can't be found. Push will always come to shove on that midnight rodeo. Young cowboy, wish him better luck next time. Hope we see him up in Fargo or somewhere further down the line. This time he sure drew a bad one, one that nobody could ride. By the way he pulled his hat on, you knew he'd be there for the ride.
Thank you.
Man, it's pretty out here today.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that view, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I wish you had your slot.
It's hanging on my mic stand at the store.
Let's do a... I'm a honky-tonk man, can't seem to quit. I love to give them girls a whirl to the rhythm of that old jukebox. But when the money's all gone, I'm on the telephone singing, hey, hey, baby, can your daddy come home? Well, I'm living wild and dangerously, but I got plenty of company. The moon comes up and the sun goes down. I can't wait to see the lights of town. I'm a honky-tonk man, can't seem to quit. I love to give them girls a whirl to the rhythm of that old jukebox. But when the money's all gone, I'm on the telephone singing, hey, hey, baby, can your daddy come home? Well, a good-looking girl and a bottle of wine, that's all it takes to have a honky-tonk town. Jukebox is bumping out them honky-tonk songs. I can't wait to leave my money down. I'm a honky-tonk man, can't seem to quit. I love to give them girls a whirl to the rhythm of that old jukebox. But when the money's all gone, I'm on the telephone singing, hey, hey, baby, can your daddy come home? lights of town. I'm a honky-tonk man, can't seem to quit. I love to give them girls a whirl to the rhythm of that old jukebox. But when the money's baby, can your daddy come home?
Hey, could you just do like a little announcement for us if there's free kite making for kids?
Okay.
Right across the stage here
Okay.
when you're doing it.
I'd like to make an announcement. We've just been told that we have a concession up here that's doing free kite making for all the kids. So if you'd like to come right on up front here, all you youngsters, they'll make you a kite. Looks pretty cool from here. Come on up.
Get to make your own. Woohoo!
Not a nickel, not a penny, not a dollar to my name. I'm the king of Tap City, but I'm out of the game. A nickel up, a nickel down. Ain't got a nickel left to carry me around. But when I get back on my feet, Saturday alley up to Sunday Street. I'm gonna get a paradise rule 7 all the time. Gonna be living on chicken and wine. 4-star caviar, Johnny Walker Black. 6 pretty women in my old Cadillac. I'm gonna move where the living is sweet. Saturday alley up to Sunday Street. Well, my hands are shaking, I ain't feeling well. Been drinking King Kong liquor and cheap muscatel, but a little taste of bourbon and some breakfast in bed. $6 million can't wake up the dead. Me and the other elite raising high class hell up on Sunday Street. Not a nickel, not a penny, not a dollar to my name. I'm the king of Tap City, but I'm out of the game. A nickel up, a nickel down. Ain't got a nickel left to carry me around. But when I get back on my feet, move from Saturday alley up to Sunday Street. I've been drinking gin like I never before, and it feels so good, I just want you to know. One more drink, baby, I wish you would. It takes a whole lot of liquor to make me feel good. Me and the other elite raising high class hell on Sunday Street. Yeah, thank you. That's a Dave Von Ronk song.
All right, Chance, how you doing, buddy? Good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're enjoying the event. Just want to make a quick announcement. If any of you here today would like a copy of the gentleman's book that we honored, Mr. Lamar Russell's Lessons Learned in Planning and Zoning, we will give you one for free. The city bought them to give away at this event. So anybody who would like one of Lamar's book, please approach our community outreach table. We also have some really cool koozies, and we want your input on where you think our short-term, long-term goals with the city are. We have Josh over there, so please visit him, get a free book, get a free koozie to keep your adult and normal beverages cold. So stop by and see Josh. Thank you, everybody.
All right, yes.
We're going to do a little Jerry Jeff Walker tune here. You may recognize this. a bit. He shook his head, and heard someone ask him, please. Oh, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. Won't you please dance? Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Won't you please dance? Cool. I seen a lot of little guys out there bouncing around. They got the rhythm.
All right.
Well, we could try something different. We could try She's No Lady, and I can actually try to throw a harp part in there.
Okay.
With a little help on the rhythm. She hates my mom, she hates my daddy too. She loves to tell me she hates the things I do. I lie beside her every night. That's no lady. Oh, that's my wife. Preacher asked her, she said I do. The preacher asked me, she said yeah, he does too. The preacher said I pronounce you 99 to life. That's no lady. Oh, that's my wife. She hates my mama, hates my daddy too. She loves to tell me she hates the things I do. I lie beside her every night. That's no lady. Whoa, that's my wife. She hates my mama, she hates my daddy too. Loves to tell me she hates the things I do. I lie beside her every night. There's no lady. Whoa, that's my wife. I don't remember where I met her. Seems like she's always been hanging on my right arm. I can't remember how she convinced me I couldn't survive without her woman's charm. And even though I like those high heel shoes, even though she likes that real sweet perfume, even though I'm the one that pays the price, there's no lady. Whoa, that's my wife. That's no lady. No, that's my wife.
Bill Fleming on the fiddle, everyone. Yeah.
Michael Bokitis on the harp.
And Kurt Nall over here on my left on the guitar. Vocals. All right, cool. All in love is fair. It's the same way everywhere. It simply has no rules. I never took the time or paid it any mind. It never mattered win or lose. Since I met you, things have changed. Cloudy skies bring brighter days. Even fate has turned my way. I know I'd be a fool not to bet it all on you and let the chips fall where they may. Be the lucky one as long as you are close to me. Just like a gambling man who always holds a winning hand, losing is a thought I just can't conceive. Times I've wondered how lovers take those vows. They say those words so easily. Did all the happiness hide the loneliness? Or were the things I just couldn't see? The lucky one, as long as you are close to me. The world's a better place, and look at you is all it takes, and I surrender willingly. Love is fair, it's the same way everywhere. It simply has no rules. I never took the time, never paid it any mind. It never mattered win or lose. But now I'm the lucky as long as you are close to me.
All right, thank you. All right, yo, get